Arena. Jordan Kiss with Harry Mahesh, and Harry, the Kings coming out with a big 4-3 victory on Western Night. Battled hard, had to grind out this one, but at the end, they got the job done and picked up a very big 2 points tonight.
No, big game for sure. But first, I want to start by apologizing to you for ghosting you last weekend.
It's all good.
Bus brain, you're sitting on the bus for a long time. I just got something mixed up. And, so apologies for kind of leaving you hanging last week. But, great game tonight. I mean, this series has been the battle of the home team right now. So, I thought the boys came out great. In the second and third period there, and that's kind of what helped us along the way.
Yeah, well, first period, maybe not the greatest of starts in that opening frame. You gave up that early goal, but, you guys, again, not affected by that, and then you guys get those 3 consecutive power plays, and although we're unable to score on those power plays, you were still able to use those power plays to kind of shift the momentum of this game.
Yeah, like the first 5 minutes weren't very strong for us, and then those power plays more or less just kind of helped us kind of calm things down. Yeah, we didn't score on them, but, we were able to kind of maintain possession, and we kind of carried that over, in the back half of that period. But, yeah, it would have been nice to score and maybe start to separate early in the game. But, no, if anything, that just kind of let us settle into the game a little bit. I know we're running a short bench, so everybody's still kind of getting an opportunity to go out. But, the last 10 minutes of that second period were much better than the first 10.
I mean, the first period.
Yeah, first period. Sorry.
It's all good. I do it all the time, too.
Yeah.
That happens to me all the time. But that end of the first period, you get those 2 quick goals. Alex Sanadu, then Anthony Yu, great goal from him. And just to get those, just all of a sudden just jump out and 2-1 going into that going into that first intermission. See, I did it there, too.
Yeah.
For going into that first intermission, again, a huge game changer for you guys.
Yeah. Give credit to their goalie. He's been tough all year on us. And, we, a couple of times we thought we had the game plan on him, but we threw a lot of pucks on him early, and we were starting to get a little snake bitten. And then, Sandy kind of comes out of that pile there, and that's a good one to get. Just a lot of traffic. He's able to kind of track that puck. He hit a post the shift before, so he was kind of feeling it. And then to come back with Yui to score another nice goal there at the end of the period. We've been working on that play kind of all week. To kind of counter their neutral zone. They do a good job kind of plugging that up. But, to kind of score at the end of that period there to get up 2 to get up 1 was nice.
Yeah, then in that second period, again, a tough start there. Again, two tough goals. First one stopped. Vanderkoy couldn't handle it. Tap in, and then just 20 seconds later, shot blocked in front, but right to the other guy. And it's just like, all right, what can you do at that point?
Yeah, exactly. And, we thought, at that point, the momentum was pretty even, and they get that second one. And, it's obviously one that Vandy would want back. Just kind of handcuffs him a little bit there. And, we got to pick up sticks in front. And that second one, the third one, it comes off of a block shot, hit Blanchette in the leg, and then it kind of goes to another guy. And, you can't necessarily fault him, but at that point, it was just back-to-back quick, and we just kind of needed a reset. A lot of times you make that move for the team. You just, reset, and then sure enough, Jonesy comes out and then ties it up, shortly after. So thankfully we were able to kind of use that move and build off of it. And, obviously that led to, a good second period finish, and then obviously the third period as well.
Yeah. Third period, you still battle. You're again taking control of the play, but I think after those 3 quick goals in the second, things started to kind of tighten up and really close down to both ends of the ice for both teams.
Yeah, I mean, Lalonde was a last-minute scratch. He wasn't feeling that good today after the skates. So, yeah, the lines are being juggled up. With 7D, 10 forwards. It's hard to recap a game where there's so many different line combinations, and I'm trying to think who is out there during certain plays, but it took everybody. We were sending out 5 guys at a time, and then at the end there when they pulled a goalie. But yeah, it was kind of a standstill game there in the third for a good chunk, and then leave it to Caleb Bentham to come in with a highlight reel goal at a perfect time to seal the deal for us.
Yeah, that was so unexpected for him to come in like that, to pull off, to beat 2 defenders and get it past Young Ashton. What was kind of the reaction on the bench there? Were you just as shocked as maybe everybody else in the building was?
Honestly, no, because he's been in a situation all year where when there's injuries, he played a lot. Now we've been rolling 7, and he's the young guy on the squad, and he filters in here and there, but he plays with a lot of confidence. He's always looking. He doesn't ever shy away from wanting to be out there. Some guys, they don't get all that ice time that they're used to, and that they would like. And then it's easy to get cold, but he's always looking over the shoulder. And at that point, everybody's playing pretty well, I thought. So we had a good little rotation going in there. So when he jumped in and made that move, the shot didn't surprise me. That first move caught me off guard a little bit. But to dive in and like I said, he plays with a lot of confidence, and we all know how physical he is. But you see that stuff in practice. He can shoot, and he's got good hands, and it's just. And then, not only that, he's a popular guy in the team. He's everybody's little brother. So for him to score that goal, it just, it means a lot to the whole bench.
So you get up in front 4-3, then the Grizzlies pull the goalie extra attacker out. Couple good chances, but Kyle Metzen, great there in that final stretch. You guys don't get that win without him. How big was he in those final kind of 2 minutes there?
Yeah, he was great. Obviously, Vandy had a great stretch here, the last couple weekends, and I absolutely love these guys as a tandem because they work so hard together. They truly root for each other. And yeah, for Metz to come in there and help Vandy out, help the team out was huge. He found out he wasn't playing. He puts in the extra work, and they're ready. These guys are chomping at the bit every night. So it's great to have two guys that are so driven. And when a situation like that comes up, it's easy for a goalie to say, well, I'm coming in, we're down a couple, and you're just trying to hold the fort. But no, he came in right away and had to make two big saves. And I think right away that helped him settle in as well. And then obviously the last 2 minutes there, a couple great saves. And I thought the guys did a pretty good job. Off a couple icings, we got a little tired. But again, we've worked on those plays before. And obviously there was a time in the season where we got kind of burnt on that. But I thought we did an excellent job tonight.
And then overall, I think just defensively and playing in front of your own net, you're able to force a lot of long shots from Victoria. And it seemed like this team continues to get better and buying into that defensive play and playing better in front of who's ever in net to make their life easier as well.
Yeah, I think buying's a key word here. We got 8 games left before playoffs. So as much as we kind of tinker with the other team's game plan to try to adjust, we got to have to kind of come to our own here. We are looking down the roads. We're close to clinching here. We can do that tomorrow if our math is correct. But yeah, I think it's just at that point where we got to figure out who we are. We've had the same 2 goalies, the same 7 defense. We have 16 guys on our roster that were here from day one, so they should know what their role is. And now we just expect guys to kind of come out and deliver that every night.
And then tomorrow, again, you're going against this Grizzlies team. It's going to be another tough battle. As again, opportunity to clinch tomorrow. They're fighting for seeding in the first round, last game of the season, as well as tensions have definitely risen between these two teams. There's some animosity between guys on both sides. What do you kind of expect out of tomorrow's contest?
Tomorrow's game 7 of this series. We're tied 3-3, 3 regulation wins apiece. Home teams won every game. So, I think that's a good mindset to have for tomorrow because we are gearing into that playoff mindset, right? We want to clinch tomorrow. It's pretty good incentive to say, here we go, guys. This is a good team. They're fighting for it. They don't have any easy nights. They've beaten some good teams here. And we honestly believe we're right in the mix with those other teams. We have a good head-to-head series with Nanaimo. We're right there with Surrey. We're right there with these guys. So, on any given night, we feel like we're totally capable, and I'm excited to kind of see what we show tomorrow.
Yeah, well, it's going to be another fun one tomorrow night as the Kings have a chance to clinch on home ice with a win and, I believe, a couch and loss in regulation. But it's also the final meeting of the season between the Kings and the Grizzlies on Billet Appreciation Night tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Again, Harry, as always, thank you very much for your time here. Postgame.
Yeah, thanks, guys.